So on this video, we're going to cover advanced yellow belt, yellow stripe number 3. So starting with there are no new stances at this belt. We expect that your previous stances should be improving. We do have some new footwork that we're going to be introducing at this belt called an X step. So you've already learned your triangle step. This is just putting your triangle step forward and backwards together. The way your feet move changes slightly. So if I picture an X drawn on the floor, I'm going to stand right in the center of the X. I'm going to step forward with my left foot into my ready stance. Then I'm going to slide my left foot to my right, and I'm going to step back with my right foot. Now from here, I want my right foot to come all the way up to the front. So I'm going to C-step forward into my ready stance with my right foot forward. I'm going to bring my right foot together, and then I'm going to step back with my left foot. And I'm going to repeat that sequence. So I'm going to C-step with my left to a forward ready stance. Feet come together, step back in my ready stance. C-step forward in my ready stance, feet come together, and step back in my ready stance. And that is your triangle stepping. Now we're going to cover our striking and our kicking skills for advanced yellow belt, yellow stripe. So Miss Virginia's going to get in her ready stance with her hands up. The first one we're going to cover is your back fist. So with your back fist, you're striking with either your index finger knuckle or your pinky knuckle. She's going to bring her hand back to her opposite ear, and she's going to swing that fist out. She's going to make sure, notice how when she does it, she stops straight in front of her body. She doesn't throw the strike way over here. Okay, so remember our zone of defense, we want to stay within our zone of defense. So she's throwing her back fist, going to opposite ear and striking out, then the other side, opposite ear and striking out. Now, if we were using this in a sparring situation, we would do something what we call a quick back fist. So from here, it just shoots right out, almost like you're throwing a jab punch, but instead of my fist at that 45, I'm using the back of my hand to strike with. So throw a quick back fist with the other hand. There you go, okay? And that is our back fist. Now we're going to cover a strike that is known as the hook punch and thrust punch. They're the same strike, but if you do the hook punch is done above the chest. So Miss Virginia's going to demonstrate a hook punch. She's coming in that around position this way, okay? Your thumb should be pointed up towards the ceiling, and your fist should be at a slight angle. Whenever we're striking, unless specifically told to, we always want our fist at that 45 position, okay? So as we're throwing this, we're coming here in that 45 position, okay? Now, if she were to do a thrust punch, that would be anywhere below the chest, so say like the stomach area, and as she throws this, she's making sure she crosses her center line or punches directly towards her center line, okay? So if she was facing towards me and she's throwing this punch, that fist would be striking this side of my body, and that fist would be striking that side of my body, okay? And that's your hook or your thrust strike. Now, the next one is called a shudo strike. So she's going to bring her hand back towards her opposite ear. Her hand is open. She's making sure that her thumb is touching her pointer finger, her index finger. And as she swings that out, she's going to come out to the side over here, striking the target over here, okay? Her striking surface that she wants to use, you throw it one more time, is here, not the whole entire pinky side of her hand, but where her wrist and her hand meet, you'll feel there's a bony spot right there. That's what you're striking with, okay? So as she does this to side, opposite ear, okay? Just like you would bring back for a hammer strike or a back fist, it's coming to that opposite ear, okay? And that is your shudo strike. Now we're going to cover our kicking skills. Our kicking skills from here are a turn kick and a round kick, okay? The way you know the difference between these two kicks is a turn kick, you have to turn your body into it. A round kick, you just bring your foot up and around, okay? So we're going to start with a turn kick first. So she's going to chamber her knee in her angle knee, and then she's going to snap that kick out and back. And she wants to point her toes because she wants to tighten up her shin. She's striking with that shin part of her leg, Okay, so can you throw a couple? All right, good. Now really pop it out. One more. And that's your turn kick, okay? Her round kick is done with her front leg. And all she's going to do is set her balance back. She's going to lift her knee in that chamber in that angle position and then snap that foot out and then back, okay? So let's throw a couple of those. Good. And you should know by now, lead is speed, rear is power. So that lead leg, it should pop out fast and back down again, almost like a jab. And that is your turn kick and round kick. The last technique we're covering for advanced yellow belt, yellow stripe, is your low pass. The low pass is the most difficult of the counters that everyone learns because the first two that you learn, your push palm and your brush elbow, whichever hand you're countering with, that's the foot that moves. With the low pass, it's what we call an X pattern. So I'm using opposites. So if I'm in my set position and I'm going to do my low pass, as I step forward, I'm going to use my right hand to pass. I want to step forward with my left foot and pass. And then if I use my left, I step forward with my right. So the pattern is this. Right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. And I just go back and forth and back and forth. This is part of the reason why you also learn your X patterns stepping. If you notice, that's the pattern that I'm stepping in. So that is your low pass.